Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto and finance. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot to talk about in the financial and crypto worlds. Ripple and XRP, the lawsuit is going to be over very soon. And obviously you can see right here will be the base layer for a $1 trillion CBDC market, which is insane. I'm going to go through that and do a bit of market cap stuff, obviously. Now, LimeWire as well, looking to integrate XRP, which is interesting. I don't know if you actually remember LimeWire, for those of you. I remember it back in the day. Obviously, we've got a massive financial storm that is coming, guys. The bigger than 2008 financial crisis, which is enormous. Binance obviously halting withdrawals of Bitcoin, which is interesting. Shiba Inu and Shibarium. Could we see Shiba Inu go to 0.001. Very interesting right here. And of course, everyone's favorite Pep coin right here, Pepe, is down significantly today. People are taking profits on it. Not that I'm worried, but I'm going to get into that in a second. Of course, we've got BRICS nations news as well. There is a lot to get through. Let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come on this incredible journey. Things are about to get wild in this space. And also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. It is absolutely freaking freezing in Melbourne today. I'm having my sip of my espresso. All right, we're good. Yes, winter is officially here. It's literally snowing in the Alps at the moment in Melbourne, I should say, and New South Wales, which is like Sydney. But anyway, let's get on to the community tab. These were the top altcoins in my portfolio today. We had Ravane, 89% up. Crazy. Superfarm, 92. We've got Nexa as well, 6.69. XPR Proton, which is a different thing to XRP, of course. Very similar. Don't get them confused. XPR Proton is a really cool, project, obviously, that allows you to send crypto using a username, pretty much like PayPal. It's really cool. That's why I bought it anyway. And of course, Casper, 2.69%, which is really nice as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Coinspot quickly. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. There is a referral link below for this. Please feel free to use it. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Now, of course, everything you see here is in Australian dollars and everything else set to US dollars, because I'm catering for everybody around the world and my Aussie fans, all right? Now, quickly, I'm going to go through a couple of them. Obviously, Bitcoin sitting down 3.9% today to $41,735. Could be a good dollar cost averaging opportunity, in my opinion. Ethereum is down 3 as well, 3.4. You've got 2,800. XRP's at 65 cents. This usually happens. What are we today? Monday, right? So Monday nights, I like to dollar cost average into my cryptos, because this literally happens all the time. Anyway, 65 cents. We've got Cardano at 55, Doge 11 cents, Matic's $1.40, Solana's at $32, which is nice. Litecoin 122. Could be a good entry point. Chainlink as well, I'm bullish on $10. XLM's at 13 cents, ICP $8. Hedera is 8 cents. Very, very nice. VeChain is at basically 2.9 cents right there, which is nice. This has been flat for a very long time. Quant is at 161. Pain in my ass. It will not go down. Just have to accept it. It's not going to go down. Anyway, moving on. Algo's at 25 cents. Keep scrolling down. Theta $1.35. Chili's 17 cents. My bot in the Patreon He's down today on Chili's, still up 473%. I'm not complaining about that. Axie's at $10 as well. CFX 40 cents. Render, I'm looking at closely $2.86 here. I don't know if I'll add it, but we'll see. I'd more like to add Litecoin in the portfolio. There is a halving event happening next couple of weeks. Casper is down to 8 cents. A good buying opportunity. You've got MIOTA or IOTA, however the hell you want to call it, at 27 cents. And of course, XDC, literally the only one in the green at 5 cents. It is still incredibly undervalued. And of course, some other favorites for Reef, right here under a cent, down nearly 8% today. Been slowly accumulating Reef as well as XYO right here, down 4.38% as well to under a cent. All right, very, very bullish. Now, let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, I have the Wall Street Bull Patreon linked below. Again, I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, which are just nuts. Obviously, all my indicators that I use, as well as my dividend investing, which provides passive income, obviously every single month. So that is slowly building, and I love doing that because, again, that's how I basically got started on YouTube. Anyway, let's move on to Crypto Bubbles. Join the Patreon as linked below. It is a sea of red. Literally the only ones in the green, of course, are Stacks right here, up 5.3% today. Still up 7.5 on the week, 73 cents US dollars now, all right? So I'm catering for everybody. Now, obviously you've got here, guys, KuCoin token. I use KuCoin. I've done a lot of transactions on KuCoin, but I do not buy exchange tokens. Really, when you think about it, there's no real utility there. That's why I stay away from them. But anyway, up 1.8%. But there are incredible buying opportunities. ALGO, 16 cents USD, down 4.8% today. I'm very bullish on ALGO. Of course, it's a banking coin. Of course, Hedera as well, down 6.2% today to 5 cents. Unbelievable buying opportunities. You've got XLM as well at 8 cents. Gem, in my opinion. It is basically a fork of XRP. I don't care what anyone says. It is basically the same thing. They actually move together when the market moves as well. XRP, of course, 5.1% down on the day, 43 cents. Very, very nice. There are some interesting articles on XRP I'm going to get to as well. Solana, I like Solana. $21 USD. This thing was, a lot higher than that if I go to the year. I mean, $81 at the beginning of, I should say, when was this? 2022? In May, same time last year. So again, it's been 1 year. It was $81. So again, it is at $20. It's a bargain in my opinion. So I'm trying to accumulate as much as possible. Now, let's go here. Ripple will be the base layer for the $1 trillion CBDC market until 2030. Can it hit $27? I believe that it will hit $27 and soar past that. It is the biggest crypto that, is on everybody's mind. When people post XRP videos, things go crazy. When people talk about it in the news, people go crazy. Why? Because it is the biggest lawsuit of this, era. It is enormous. Absolutely enormous. And once again, it's been all on mainstream media news, everything. Banks, institutions are using it, governments, central banks around the world as well. Crazy. But anyway, according to the recent research, Ripple has now been ranked as an established leader for central bank digital currencies, and Ripple is well positioned to pioneer growth in the CBDC ecosystem, obviously, which is projected to be $213 billion in annual payments. That is enormous. And obviously, with assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum posing as risky assets due to their intense market volatility, countries looking to stabilize their economies and take the safer path are opting for CBDCs as an alternative. And this promising industry is one that Ripple has been a part of for years. And obviously, it is now being reported that Ripple could pioneer growth in the CBDC market even further in the long term. And Anthony Welfare, right here, an enterprise blockchain leader and the current CBDC advisor at Ripple, brought attention to recent research centering on Ripple. According to the research, Ripple was ranked number 1 and an established leader for CBDCs from 15 vendors. And the research stated that Ripple was ranked highly for a myriad of reasons, and obviously including the fact that its existing success with RippleNet and its technological capabilities within the space. Ripple also managed to attain this position thanks to its existing developments and growth within the emerging space. I don't like CBDCs, I really don't, because I don't think anyone wants any more government control on them, if you know what I mean. But, it's the future. It is happening in front of us. Banks are closing down. ATMs are disappearing off the streets. Cash is becoming... there are still people that are not accepting cash. Can you believe it? Even here in Melbourne, it is happening. But anyway, $27. I'm going to do this now. I like doing this because it's just fun. But if we go for a target price here, let's have a look. See what the market cap will be. Okay, so we'd have a market cap of $1.4 trillion to be worth $27. And it's an upside of 61%. As an example, right? Quant, yes, it's got less of a supply, but what is it at the moment? I think it's like 170, just call it like that. You would need $8 trillion market cap. Who knows? Okay, who knows? Anything is possible. We'll see what happens. Now, obviously, there's a lot of arguments going around here. There is Justin Bonds, or whatever the hell his name is, claiming that he's found evidence that Ripple has a de facto control over the XRP network. It has been debunked many times, even by David Schwartz, basically saying that it is centralized, meaning it's controlled by Ripple. That is not the case at all. And yes, David Schwartz came out a while back and basically said this. On the other hand, David Schwartz, Ripple's chief technology officer, clarified that the validators do not have control over transaction inclusion. And they solve the double spend problem so they can choose which or two equally valid but conflicting transactions is included. So these arguments about it being centralized are false. It is not centralized. I would be looking very closely at Ethereum. I believe there are two wallets that actually control like the majority of the supply of Ethereum. Anyway, ETHgate. Moving on, we have LimeWire. Does anyone actually remember this? I remember this back in high school using this, to be honest. And it was full on, but considers XRP integration for token sale. And I remember downloading like MP3s and videos and stuff like that. Different times, man. This is crazy. But LimeWire, the once controversial peer-to-peer file sharing platform, turned content creation hub in considering adding Ripple's XRP cryptocurrency as a payment method for the ongoing public sale of the LimeWire token, which is interesting. In a tweet posted on May 6, LimeWire called on Ripple community to voice their support, promising that if the tweet received 300 retweets, XRP would go live on the platform the following day. And this comes shortly after the platform integrated Cardano's ADA as a payment method for its public token sale, following an enthusiastic response from the Cardano community. And again, this was in the early 2000s, and they got shut down by all of the, entertainment industry as well, because they were basically allowing people to get music for free. Anyway, times have changed now. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. Now, we've got US banking turmoil now bigger than the 2008 financial crisis. This is huge, but the real storm hasn't hit yet. An economist right here, Peter St. Onge right here, I can't even pronounce his name, but says that the current banking crisis is already larger than the turmoil witnessed about 15 years ago and is far from over. And a new video on St. Onge right here says the fallout from the banking sector has now eclipsed the global financial crisis in 2008 in terms of assets wiped. Just hours after Fed Chair Jerome Powell told America the US banking system is sound and resilient, it fell off a cliff. And obviously, as major regional lender PacWest collapsed over 50% in aftermarket, which is crazy. So paired with the collapse of the First Republic last week and by the assets of 2023 bank collapse, has now officially exceeded the 2008 collapse, which apparently a lot more to come from this very sound and resilient banking system right here of ours. If this is going to be worse than the 2008 financial crisis, wow, you can only imagine what's going to happen to cryptocurrencies. Everyone's going to be starting to buy crypto. Why? Because you can have self-custody. You don't even need a bank. It's unbelievable. Now, Binance closes Bitcoin withdrawals amid congestion on the Bitcoin network. And it was clogged with over 400,000 transactions waiting to be processed on May 7th, which was yesterday, which is insane. And at the time of writing, the meme pool is known as the waiting area for incoming transactions before they are verified independently by each node on the network. Binance tweeted that Bitcoin withdrawals had resumed after nearly an hour of halting. Outflows of the crypto exchange peaked on May 7th, rising to $187 million, according to the data from Crypto Quant. This is huge right here, and you can see this. Behind the congestion is believed to be a surge in the BRC20 transactions in the last few days due to meme coins like Pepe. And the meme coin trading hype drove Bitcoin transaction fees to their highest point in 2 years. Now, this Pepe coin, guys, is absolutely wild. I'm going to get to that in a second, but look at this. Shibarium. I'm still holding my Shiba Inu, but can it actually make it soar to 0.001? If that happens, we're going to be multimillionaires. I'm just saying, but I don't know. It's a bit of fun. But Shiba Inu has been on a roll lately with its unique blend of meme culture right here and cutting-edge technology, captivating the cryptocurrency world. A cute dog mascot and the community-driven approach became a favorite right here among investors and traders alike. But what really sets Shiba Inu apart is its upcoming Shibarium project and how it could potentially impact the price of Shiba Inu, especially in the face of the forecast of a 0.001 price. And Shibarium is essentially an upcoming layer 2 blockchain right here network encompassing a decentralized exchange or a DEX, a metaverse and games that will be built on Ethereum for Shiba Inu blockchain. And the DEX will also enable users to trade Shiba Inu and other tokens in a completely decentralized manner without the need for a centralized exchange. And this is a significant development as its decentralized exchanges are becoming increasingly popular due to their greater security and transparency. Let's see what happens with Shiba Inu as well, guys. That's crazy. Now, Pepe. This one here, guys. Now, again, yesterday in my video, I asked if I should throw in some capital for a bit of fun. I successfully did that last night, and things got pretty wild, literally. And all I'm going to say is that the price collapsed today. I was actually up a lot on my my trading bots, which are in the Patreon, like ridiculous. I think I started one late 7 hours. Anyway, I basically got a decent return on it. This afternoon comes. The price is currently dropping. I'm down 20% on my bot at the moment, so we'll see where it goes. But 50% from highs as traders likely taking profits for Ether. And some holders right here have turned pocket change into fortunes after getting into very early stages of Pepe. That's pretty much it, guys. These things are not meant for real wealth. They're meant just to have a bit of fun. And that is why I always say never invest more than you can afford to lose, because things can get absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm just looking at these BRICS nations as well. This whole thing is still occurring, but would hurt US living standards and diminish America's global standing right here. Ex-JP Morgan executive, which is full on. And a veteran investor, John Wolfenbarger right here, says that the success of BRICS could have serious effects on the US dollar and living standards of Americans, and this is going to be globally. And he basically states, a former investment banker at JP Morgan and Allianz right here writes in a new article for the Mises Institute here that throughout history, all empires have ultimately failed, and the US won't be an exception to this. If the BRICS nations are successful and the US does not change its policies to focus on stronger dollar, less spending, and peace instead of war, it is possible the dollar will slowly lose its reserve currency status. That's full on, but this will hurt the US living standards and lead to less power for the US government, similar to the weakening of the UK after World War II. And all empires in history have failed, and the US will not likely be an exception to this. If the BRICS obviously can create successful hard currency to compete with the dollar, which again, who knows what's going to happen here. The investor who founded the investment research service Bull and Bear Profit says that BRICS nations still have a big hill to climb if they're serious about competing with the greenback right here. Who knows, man? Anything's possible with crypto, and I think they're going to be making a massive move to crypto, and that's honest truth. CryptoMeter.io, let's see where the money has been flowing. Then we'll get to Twitter. Again, money's flowing into XRP, which is nice. We have some other ones here, of course. Bitcoin, we have Rose. I did invest in Rose a while ago, and Shiba Inu, some other ones there that I'm not too familiar with, but again, Stacks as well, you can see there. Pepe's down. Of course, I'm looking at my trading at the moment. It is dropping like a fly. Wow, people are taking profits. Anyway, let's go to Twitter. Yes, I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on there, guys. You are absolute legends. Thank you to those 4,485 people and everyone watching the channel at the moment. Now, I am giving this a bull ring away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. That is going to happen. Legends, subscribe to the channel. Now, of course, this was Binance temporarily closing Bitcoin withdrawals due to the large volume of pending transactions. It's crazy, but I believe that's now resumed, which is good. ISO 222 right here. Swift new transaction, or I should say transaction management capabilities could handle all the inter-network communication as a carrier of CBDC value in any form it's issued. CBDCs are coming, guys. Now, Bill Morgan. Obviously, Judge Torres made it very clear that in the Dubort motion decision, that the issue she must decide is whether Ripple sold XRP as a security, despite the SEC taking broader positions at times in this litigation that seemed to suggest any sale of XRP was an investment contract. which is really interesting thread here, and I want to read a little bit, and I'm going to end up on it as well. But the XRP represented a security. I'm not sure how she can decide to permit or exclude evidence that is an issue, but make a decision on the broader issue in respect of which some of the expert evidence she did not permit may be relevant. And obviously a more relevant question which I try to grapple is, how wide can the SEC argue a single continuous offering by Ripple of XRP into secondary markets by relying on an allegation that Ripple distributed XRP through its statutory underwriters right here? I mean, do they even try to stretch it to on-demand liquidity customers who are clearly not investors? Anyway, she's taking her time. It is a big decision. Now, you've got a fee. Look at this fee. 64 Ethereum, $119,000. I do not like using Ethereum, that's for sure, because the gas fees are ridiculous. Now, Brad Garlinghouse, thank you, Mr. Obviously Intuitive right here. Let's have a listen to Brad talking yesterday, I should say that a couple of days ago at the XRP Las Vegas event.
Appreciate you thanking me, but I'm here to thank you for all that you have done to support this effort. Truly, it does take an army, and this army has been incredible and supportive. We're going to win this thing, and we're going to throw a proper party.
He does, I should say, he did go there with bodyguards, and they're standing right behind him. There he is, right there, bodyguard, and of course there's another one on the other side. Well, he's worth $1 billion, so of course he's going to need bodyguards. Now, Binance to integrate Bitcoin Lightning Network, which is really nice. And yes, I did put up here, this is no BS. We do need an XRP conference here in Australia, and I should say more of a regular crypto meetup. I think that would be cool as well. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. I would love to do that at some stage or some location around Australia. It would be nice in Melbourne or a warmer destination because it's freaking freezing here in Melbourne, probably Brisbane or Gold Coast or something like that. Who knows? Definitely open to it. Let me know in the comments below, guys. We can organize something. Now, again, Pep. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. My bots are down. The whole thing is down. We'll see where this goes. It's just for fun. Now, let's go to my portfolio. Only altcoin gains at the moment: OMI, XDC, and Constellation DAG. And where my money's going, ladies and gentlemen, of course, is the banking coins. That is a given. This is where the real money's at. And even if they're down, it's just a great dollar cost averaging opportunity. But I'm not going to go through them all. But this is the ultimate list. Very, very bullish right here. And I'm just trying to accumulate as much as possible. And of course, XRP, can't wait for that to go parabolic. But that is it. Thank you very much for today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Join the Patreon below. I'm putting stuff in there all the time. It's very, very bullish. And obviously, follow me on social media. Use the official links. Do not go following some other fake account. There's a lot of them out there because Mark Zuckerberg won't verify my Instagram account or Facebook. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it, mate. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night. I will speak to everyone tomorrow. Stay warm. Stay safe. Peace out. Bye.